Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and restless Connor Floyd opens up about the crime of the heart Chance would never commit, and more. We watch our favorite stars every weekday and daytime, and when we get the chance to get up close and personal with them, it's always a treat. For those who can't get enough of the actor who plays the young and the restless Chance, we found a video for you. In this Fast 5 with Connor Floyd, the star answered some fun questions and began with giving viewers a statistic on what crime is committed in Genoa City the most. "I don't think it's a crime, but it's a crime to the heart," Floyd stated. "Cheating? Everyone's cheating on everybody here. Cheaters left and right, but not Chance." Next, onto a question about his personal life. When asked about his first car, the actor shared that he owned a 1990 Chevrolet Blazer with 38-inch tires and a 12-inch lift, then stated, "It was a beast." And, when it comes to his favorite pizza topping, Floyd likes pepperoni, extra cheese, with some Parmesan on that extra cheese, and a really, really good butter crust. Yum. Those were some pretty original questions, but when asked what people would be surprised to know about him, Floyd revealed, "I am related to a famous outlaw. No, it's not Jesse James or Billy the Kid, but rather, Charles Pretty Boy Floyd, from the John Dillinger era. My great-granddad had a really cool story about him coming through the farm and stashing stuff there, giving him money and stuff, so way, way, way back. I'm related to this guy somehow. Plus, most of us have a favorite day of the week, and so does the CBS soap star. Find out what day that is, and why he loves it so much by watching the video." For a character like Chance Chancellor, morality has always been more than just a trait. It's practically tattooed on his DNA. A legacy character with ties to some of Genoa City's most iconic families, Chance represents the rare breed of soap hero who chooses integrity even when it would be easier, and sometimes far more satisfying, to choose vengeance, bitterness, or betrayal. But what happens when the man behind the badge, the actor embodying that steely resolve, decides to break the fourth wall and talk not just about who Chance is, but who he'll never become? Connor Floyd, who stepped into the high-stakes role of Chance in 2021, has become one of the young and the restless most intriguing cast additions in recent memory. As Chance navigates his latest romantic detour, workplace turmoil, and family dynamics more tangled than a Newman family reunion, Floyd is stepping into the spotlight to reflect on the character's evolution and the one emotional crime Chance could never commit. Spoiler alert, it has nothing to do with money, murder, or misdemeanors. It's something far more devastating and far more human. Keeping it real, the heart of Chance Chancellor, there's a certain weight that comes with playing a chancellor. You're not just another Genoa City transplant. You're woven into the fabric of its legacy. From Philip Chancellor III to Nina Webster to Jill Abbott's storied clashes, Chance was born into drama royalty. But Connor Floyd's portrayal has added a new dimension to the character, a mix of modern masculinity, quiet emotional depth, and an unwavering commitment to what's right. He's the guy who could stare down a gun barrel without blinking, but flinches at the thought of breaking a promise. And according to Floyd himself, that moral compass isn't something that can ever be compromised. "You can throw just about anything at Chance," Floyd says with a smile during a recent interview. "He's a cop. He's seen death, betrayal, corruption, but the one thing he'll never do is lie to someone he loves about who he really is. That's the one line he won't cross. Emotional manipulation, that's the crime of the heart he won't commit." In a world where characters flip allegiances faster than a Newman signs a prenup, Chance's quiet consistency is a kind of rebellion, and Floyd is proud to lean into it. From SWAT team's Two Soft Eyes, building a new type of soap hero, when Floyd first took on the role, Chance was in a precarious spot. The character had just returned from a top-secret mission, racked with PTSD, and trying to reintegrate into a marriage that was starting to slip through his fingers. Abby, played by Melissa Ordway, was doing her best to hold them together, but the cracks were visible. "It was such a delicate moment," Floyd recalls, "and I wanted to play it honestly, not just the tough guy, but the man who's lost something intangible, a sense of peace, purpose." I think a lot of people who've served or been through trauma really connected with Chance during that arc. And then came the unraveling. As Abby and Devin grew closer, Chance was left in the position no man wants to be in, choosing whether to fight for a version of love that no longer existed, or to let go gracefully, heartbreakingly, and walk away. "I think it says everything about Chance that he didn't explode," Floyd says. "He didn't sabotage, he stepped aside because it was the right thing to do, not the easy thing. That's the kind of man he is." So, is love dead for Chance? Not quite. Enter Sharon. Then summer. Then the rumor mill. As fans know, Chance's romantic prospects have become a hotbed of speculation lately. His moments with Sharon Case were tender but never fully ignited. His flirtation with Summer Allison Lanier has been simmering with unresolved tension. But is there a true love out there for him? Floyd is careful and cagey. Chance is ready to love again, he says. But it's gotta be real. It has to be based on mutual truth, not just rebound chemistry. When asked if Summer could be the one, Floyd grins. Let's just say she keeps him on his toes, and Chance is used to a little adrenaline. Could this be the start of something that finally lets Chance open up again, and not just as a protector, but as a partner? Behind the badge, the actor's real-life training, what some fans don't know is just how seriously Floyd takes Chance's law enforcement background. Before diving into soap stardom, Floyd immersed himself in tactical training, and it shows. There's a responsibility that comes with portraying someone in law enforcement, he explains. Even though it's fiction, there are real people out there who do this work every day. I want to make sure I'm honoring that. Whether it's how he handles a gun or how he de-escalates a scene, that commitment to realism adds a quiet authenticity to Chance's scenes. Whether he's dealing with Genoa City's latest embezzlement scandal or investigating a suspicious death, there's always a sense that Chance is coming from a place of discipline and justice. But Floyd also knows Chance isn't perfect. The irony is that Chance is great at reading a crime scene, but not so great at reading between the lines. When it comes to people, he laughs. He's learning though, and that journey, that's been the fun part. Family ties, the legacy, and the luggage as a chancellor and an abbot by proxy via Nina and Jill. Chance is always straddling the line between privilege and purpose. He could coast on legacy, but he never does. Chance is one of those guys who doesn't lean on the family name, Floyd notes. He's proud of it, sure, but he wants to earn everything. That ethos was on full display during recent family-driven storylines. Whether it was navigating his rocky relationship with his mother Nina Tricia Cast, or weighing in on Chancellor Winter's business politics, Chance always brings his internal compass. There's always this push and pull. Does he follow his gut, or does he try to play the family game? Floyd says. But I think that's what makes him compelling. He's not chasing money or power, he's chasing purpose. The crime of the heart. Defined. So what exactly is the crime of the heart that Chance could never commit? Floyd doesn't hesitate. It's betrayal, but emotional betrayal. Being unfaithful to who you are. Pretending to love someone when you don't. Lying to protect your image rather than telling the hard truth. That, to Chance, is worse than any felony. And that boundary, Floyd believes, is part of why viewers trust Chance, even when his choices break their hearts. We've seen characters do some wild things on this show. He laughs. Chance isn't perfect, but he'll never fake love. He'll never promise forever unless he means it. In a genre known for cheating, scheming, and double crosses, that kind of emotional honesty is radical. Floyd's final thoughts? We've just scratched the surface. As for where Chance is headed next, Floyd teases that big changes are ahead. There's a shift coming. I can't say much, but let's just say Chance might have to decide between his duty and his heart. Whether that means a career pivot, a romantic crossroads, or a deeper dive into his family history, Floyd is ready. I think we've only just begun to explore who Chance is, not just the detective, but the man. There's pain there, there's hope, and maybe, finally, there's someone who can match him, not just in chemistry, but in conviction. And as always, Floyd promises one thing: no matter what happens, Chance will stay true. To himself, to the people he loves, to the code he lives by. Because while Genoa City may be filled with shadows, Connor Floyd's Chancellor is one of the few lights that never flickers, even when the storms hit hardest.